I'm pleased to say that Geniuslane is completing 10 years. Uh, we are organizing an educational event on the 10th of November. The highlights of the event is between 9 and 10 a.m. There will be paper presentation from various researchers in India. We have presenters from Delhi, we have presenters from Bangalore, and other prestigious universities talking about um, latest advances and latest strategies to manage specific learning impairments, ADHD in young people. This will give an insight on what is happening and how our young researchers are thinking. This is also a networking opportunity to meet other professionals, and they will be judged for best presentation by Dr. Rashmi Kumar, who is ex-head of department at KGMC. She's very learned and very academic person. The second part of the event between 10 and 11 will be an educational activity where I will talk about brain development, neurodevelopmental impairment, how we should tackle it, neurodiversity, why that happens, and that will give you the insight of all the neurodevelopmental impairments into one. That is a 1 hour session. After that, we are going to talk about schools, that how children should be provided help and support at school. This will be a joint session in which we talk about how school should provide assessment to these children so they can identify a pattern, so they can identify the key areas where children need help, and they can relate it to the key strategies and how they can work closely with parents. This session will be led by Dr. Zaina and Vasuliki, who are both in the UK and closely involved in education and development. The next session will be award for best inclusive schools, and we have a lot of schools who have applied for it, and they are showing how they are creating an inclusive environment so that every teacher, every child is empowered. Every child cannot be taught with the same method, so the school need to adjust, adapt and develop methods. This is in line with the Indian Education Act and the policies, so every child can get equal opportunities to achieve their best potential. So this award will be presented, and after that we have workshops, and this is targeted mainly to understand MRI of the brain, to understand EEG patterns. So here what we have done is we'll have cases that will be discussed, and we will have related MRIs. Some MRIs will be relevant, some will not be relevant, some will be normal. Some EEG will be relevant, some will not be relevant, and some will be normal. And the doctors or the participants will get an opportunity to not only understand the clinical part, but also the communication part with patients. So we'll have actors who will work as patients. The other part that we talk about is various diagnoses such as cerebral palsy, autism, ADHD, dyslexia, and we will give scenarios which you are facing day to day, and will provide a framework of addressing them. These workshops will be small group workshop and will be led by doctors who are trained and doing this every day. The whole program is designed in a way that it can help every stakeholder. The most important stakeholder are the parents. The second stakeholder are the schools. The third stakeholder are the people who are providing therapies, or the psychologists who want to help and be a bridge between parent, school and therapies. And the fourth stakeholder is the pediatrician, who are responsible to identify and diagnose. It will be an academic feast, and I am writing this whole workshop bringing in my 10 years of experience of running Geniuslane, as well as bringing the latest advances from NICE, from DSM and ICT. So I look forward to meeting you. The registrations are open. We need to know from you as soon as possible, and it will close as soon as we reach the numbers. Thank you and look forward to meeting you.